Hey, Evan Lefevre here, chiropractor, 28 years. We're going to talk about something that I deal with and talk about all the time. That's degenerative changes, whether that's a disc, knees, shoulders, hips, whatever it is. So how does carnosine help with degeneration and inflammation? Number one, oxidative stress. You cut open an apple, it turns brown. That's oxidative stress. It's basically free radicals. That happens in our bodies all the time. Things that can buffer free radicals, but one of the very best is carnosine. Let's say it's a disc or a knee meniscus. Oxidative stress is going to perpetuate the degenerative changes. Another one that's huge is called cytokine. Cytokine is a trigger for an inflammatory response. And in an acute injury, you've sprained your knee playing soccer, you want the inflammatory response because it triggers the healing process. The problem comes when there's degenerative changes and it never stops. There becomes this cascade of degenerative changes that's perpetuated by increasing cytokine production. The switch just keeps being flipped on and it never gets turned off. Carnosine helps manage that cytokine cascade and reduces its perpetuation. Another one that's huge is it's an anti-glycation. It's something that's really high in degenerative tissue. And glycation, again, can perpetuate a continued problem. So when you have a glycation problem, the tissue continues to break down and spoil, if you will, like that apple, without it being checked. Carnosine helps that process in mitigating the glycation of the soft tissue. And then one of the last things that happens is buffering of metal ion chelation. So it helps manage the pH of the injured tissue. And when the pH is out of balance, we go back to that spoiling process. The soft tissue that is injured, like a disc or the cartilage in your shoulders, just never gets a break from having this inflammatory response. One of the very few things that you can do actually to manage that effectively with no downside is using a transdermal carnosine. I promise you, the sauce that I have is unreal.